This episode of Comedy Bang Bang is brought to you by Comedy Bang Bang. You know, sometimes people ask me, how can I support the show? Well, it turns out there's a lot you can do, and any one of these things helps. First, here's an easy one. You can subscribe to the show so you never miss an episode. Then you can also leave a review in Apple Podcasts. You know we love our reviews. Or maybe share an episode on Facebook or Twitter, tell a friend about us, or you can follow our show and Earwolf on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Everything's at Comedy Bang Bang. So subscribe, share, or follow, and I will see you at the top of the podcast charts.
Comedy bang bang, 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 comedy bang bang.
Care packages are what Care Bears are attracted to. Welcome to Comedy Bang Bang. Thanks to Side of McG for that wonderful catchphrase submission, but I don't believe it's going to stick. Going to move on to the next one next week. Welcome to the show. We're finally in July. This is very exciting. Half the year is over and ready to get that back half going. The back six, as we call it in the business, in a year when we discuss years. That's what we do in the entertainment business. When we discuss years, we say the back six is July through December. Welcome to the show. Scott Aukerman here for another week, and very excited about the show today. And by the way, I know I say that every week, but if I weren't, I would tell you. I would be completely honest with you if I were not excited about the show. This one, I'm very, very excited about. A little up later. I'm not so excited about talking like that. A little bit later, we will have a dialect coach. That's fascinating because I love to hear the different cadences and rhythms of how people talk. Ever since I saw My Fair Lady with Henry Huggins, something like that, I've just been fascinated with different dialects. So we'll be talking with her a little bit later. We also have a department store employee. Oh, wow, that's great. I love talking to, as we've said, this is the show where we talk to interesting people, and that sounds like an interesting profession. But before we get to them, let's talk to someone who has who's employed in a different profession. Some have said the world's second oldest profession of actor and storyteller. He is in such amazing projects as Atlanta, the television series. I don't want to say that Atlanta is a project. The city is a project. The television series is a project. He's in Get Out, and he just got in to a wonderful movie that is coming out this Friday, which I saw. Sorry to bother you. Please welcome Lakeith Stanfield.
Greetings, darlings.
Darlings, thank you so much. I appreciate that. How are you? It's great to meet you. You and I have never met, nor, I believe, breathed the same rarefied air.
We met in dreams.
We did. Great. Yeah. I've had Morpheus the Dream Lord on this show before, so he's been a frequent guest on this, and so that would not surprise me that for us to sort of meet up in there. Do you remember anything I was doing?
You were defying gravity.
Very good. I wrote a project once about dreams, and that's one of the most common ones where you. I used to have dreams where I could tread water. But it wasn't water, it was air, and you could kind of float. Like, I don't have these dreams where I can fly like Superman, high above the air, but I have dreams where I can sort of do this and raise about 3 feet off the ground.
That's so fun, flailing and then rising.
Right, just barely. Yeah. That's really a metaphor for my career, too, I think.
Ah, great. It all ties together.
Now, you're a wonderful actor of much renown. Can we agree on that at least?
Thank you.
What is it like? A couple years ago, it seemed to me as if you said to the world, hey, I'm going to be in like the best things that come out. You know, like I'm going to be in a critically acclaimed television show, and then I'm going to be in like the best movie of 2017. You know, what is it like to make decisions like that?
Well, I feel like God. No, I mean, I've been just very fortunate to work with really brilliant people, and I've sort of put my energy toward trying to create a career in this, and been lucky enough to brush shoulders with some cool people.
And you say it's luck, and I know you're being modest, but I mean, there's got to be some skill in there, right?
Yeah, I'm very skilled at the art of luck.
So describe, like, okay, so I know that you're from San Bernardino, right? Is that correct?
San Bernardino, yeah.
Uh-huh. And you got into acting at at what age? A younger age of high school, or?
Yeah, I think, I don't know, I can't really put a age on it when I got into it, but my first thing I acted on, I was 17.
Your first thing, and what was that?
It was Short Term 12.
So your first thing is like another critically acclaimed movie. So does that spoil you? If you were in something that was kind of like a piece of shit, would you be like, what's going on?
No, because when I was doing it, it wasn't critically acclaimed. It was just...
That's true.
the thing
While
I
you
was
were
doing.
filming it.
Yeah, and then it became...
That's the usual ritual for movies. They usually have to come out before critics say that they're any good or not.
Yeah, although that may be changing.
Really? Yeah. Well, that's true. I mean, if you look at film criticism these days, it seems like we've made up our minds before the thing ever even comes out.
Right?
I can get heated about this topic.
Bass backwards.
So you didn't do any like high school plays or anything like that?
Yeah, I did.
Let's talk about those.
They're not that interesting, but I
Really?
shall humor you.
You ever do like You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, or anything like that?
No, but I did play Nick Bottom in Midsummer Night's Dream.
Oh, that's great. You had the whole donkey's head.
Yeah, I was
The immortal bard. Am I right?
jackass.
As he once said, there is nothing new under the sun. I believe I was talking to a friend about that just today. Mm-hmm. Isn't that correct? And I was in there playing Lysander myself back in the day,
cool.
so not in the same production.
Really?
I don't think so. Maybe that was where we met, in the dreams.
I don't know. You remind me a lot of a tall can of Lysol.
I have heard that so many times that it just rolls off my back at this point. So you did Short Term 12, which catapulted you into the public's eye. You were in which purge were you in? Anarchy. Which one was that? Was that the one where like just shit was going crazy, or?
I don't know. I had on a God mask.
A God mask?
Yeah.
What does God look like?
That mask.
And then you get into Atlanta. Describe, with, of course, friend of the show, Donald Glover. And when I say friend of the show, he was on once 9 years ago. But what was the audition process like for that?
I had to see how long I could keep a peach in my mouth.
A peach, really, because it's in Georgia?
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I lasted...
How long did you go?
About 2 minutes.
2 minutes? That's not bad. I mean, were your nostrils open? Could you breathe? Or
yeah.
You could? Okay, that's sort of cheating, I think.
I ain't no minute man.
Great. As the great Missy Elliott once said. So you held the peach in your mouth for 2 minutes, and was that just longer than the other actors who were up for the role, or was it shorter?
Shorter.
It was shorter. Okay, so they were tryhards.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I just gave up, and that's how I got the role.
Great. And a star was born. And then, of course, you went to Get Out. You filmed that after, or was it before? It came out after, certainly.
Yeah, I filmed that after.
With another friend of the show, of course, Jordan.
Jordan Peele.
Mm-hmm. Who, by the way, are you still friendly with Jordan?
Yeah.
He, not to brag, but he met his wife through this show.
Oh, shit.
So
turn up.
You might meet your wife through this show.
Pop them collars.
Yes, exactly. And other such phrases. Let's talk about Sorry to Bother You. Now, when I hear this title myself, I'm immediately on the film side because I'm like, oh, no, you didn't bother me. No, yeah, I'll go see you. You know?
Sure. But actually bothered you, though.
You're
You're just
personally.
saying that. You're just saying that it didn't bother you because you don't want to admit that you've been bothered.
Well, I do have to say the film wrestles with tough questions, and at the end, I certainly was contemplating them all, and so I guess you could say that I was bothered.
Good.
But previous to the film, I was certainly not bothered by it, and I was like very amenable to going to see it because it seemed very polite. You know,
Yeah.
like sorry to bother you.
Yeah, hot and bothered.
Exactly.
Yeah, so definitely I was hot, and then when I saw the movie, I was bothered. So
Yeah. So it was was the air conditioning broken in the theater, or?
No, I just run hot.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
This is a film directed by Boots Riley, who is a very talented musician, and this is his first film. How do you look at a situation like that? He's a first-time director. Not even, he's in a different field in the arts. How do you look at something like that and say, like, oh, okay, this is, I trust you, I want to do this?
It's a story unlike any other I've ever read, and it's just really, I don't know, man. I don't know why his mind is so crazy and beautiful, but I'm just glad that it is, and I'm glad that I was able to. It's again one of those things that I was just able to meet someone that was so brilliant and trusted me to bring their story to life. So I'm just really, really grateful that he was smart enough and courageous enough to try and bring about a new form of storytelling.
And it's a film, I want to say unlike any others, but I also want to compare it to some things so that people can sort of know what they're in for, and if they're interested in these things, actually go to the film. But it sort of reminded me of like Brazil or Idiocracy, films that are making a societal point while using sort of a broad palette from which to work with in order to make that point. Sometimes scenes are naturalistic, and sometimes scenes are very crazy and insane occurrences happen, but you just kind of go with it because what the filmmaker is trying to say is so interesting and important. Did I do that right? That sounded good, didn't it?
I have no idea what you just said.
You zoned out. I could feel that. I could really feel that looking at your face.
kind of fell asleep.
Your eyes just sort of like started rolling back into your head like
Yeah,
after
just
the first couple of words.
Glazed over, bro.
I don't know why I try to sound smart. I don't, it's not a good look on me.
You're putting on your white voice.
That is what the film is about. Like that, if you watch the trailer to it, and by God, just pause this podcast right now and go watch the trailer. That is sort of the premise of the film, is it not?
I don't know. I don't know if it could serve as the premise, but it's definitely
The inciting incident. Do you save the cat during this?
The who?
That's the cat. It's a screenwriting term.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about again.
It's an action that the screenwriter puts the protagonist has the protagonist doing, i.e., saving a cat from being killed, in order to make the audience on the protagonist's side.
Oh.
So do you
I love kitties.
Yeah. So I think that you should stipulate in your contracts from now on that you have to save a cat in at least the first act of everything you do.
I just want to hold a cat and I'll be happy.
Have you ever held a cat? They're really nice.
Yeah, man, it's the best thing ever. Like I love cats, and any photo shoot I'm in, I'm like, please bring a cat. And
Do they do it often?
Sometimes.
Or sometimes? Yeah. Do they think you're joking sometimes?
Probably.
Yeah, because you have this way about you.
Not.
You're not, exactly. You have this way about you where I'm like, I don't know if he's joking, if he's not, but you're deadly serious about this all. That almost sounded like a cat.
That's a serious voice.
Did you ever seen that musical, Cats?
No,
You gotta go.
but I saw Oliver and Company.
That's just as good. You're
I
right.
love that cat.
Yeah, do you like those Billy Joel songs? He wrote all the songs in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Shouts out.
Yeah.
Also, The Lion King is great.
Yeah. You ever hear that We Didn't Start the Fire song? Mm-mm. How's it go? I don't even know the first words. Russia, like he lists a bunch of things like, I don't know, Cold War, Cold Brew. This is a bad impression of it, but it's really interesting. You'll learn everything about history if you listen to that song. It's like a tight 3 minutes, too.
That's my mind being blown.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Check it out. If you like Oliver and Company, that's your next step. Like Oliver and Company's, you're into Billy Joel, and then next step would be We Didn't Start the Fire, and then after that, I think you go right to Piano Man, and then you're a fan for life.
Then you're just moshing it out to Billy Joel.
Yeah, exactly. What's your favorite song?
That's hard. I think the ABC song.
The ABC one? Yeah, the Look of Love. Oh, that one. A lot of people, they underestimate that song. But it's one, everybody knows. They know the melody. It's a beautiful melody. I mean, it's just soaring. And 3, it's instructional to the extent where I don't know if I would have learned my ABCs without it.
Well, I like how you went from A to 3. But
that's also, unlike the song.
Yeah, but the ABC song is amazing. It's something like you're born with, and it's downloaded into you, and it's always there, and you find yourself singing it to your little siblings and people around you. So I quite like it.
A lot of people, they give up on it after the age of 5 or something like that. But we're here to tell you it's beautiful.
Sing it every morning.
It's still out there, and if you sing it every morning, I think it would delay Alzheimer's. It would, be something, and you're never too old to remember your ABCs.
Never.
Do you got them all? You have them all memorized without singing the song?
I'm up to F.
Yeah, that's a good one though.
Yeah, F the rest of them.
Well, Keith, I wish you so much success with this film. I really enjoyed it. I saw it. I don't mean to brag, and I don't mean to put you in an uncomfortable position, but I saw it with my wife, and we both really enjoyed it. We walked out of that theater wide-eyed and in a different headspace, and we discussed it all the way home. And by the way, this screening was across town. So it wasn't like, we discussed it all the way home, like I'm at the ArcLight and I drive 5 minutes. And it's like, all right, discussion over. No, this was like a good 30-minute trip. And so, if you're interested in seeing a film where you're not just going to go out of it and go, oh, that's cool, so Thanos killed everyone. All right, can't wait for the next Avengers. If you're interested in seeing a film where you're going to be talking about it and talking about your eyes are rolling back again. You're not interested in this.
I'm just reading all the things you have here on this table here. It says like Betsy hates freedom, and I'm just wondering who Betsy is.
Probably Betsy Sidaro. That's her point of view.
Drew Tarver.
Yeah. Do you know Drew? No. You don't know Drew? You guys should be friends. He's from Georgia.
Maybe I should draw Drew on the table so I can say I drew Tarver.
You should. He would actually like that. When I say he's from Georgia, I mean you're in a show called Atlanta, and he is from just outside Atlanta. So I think you'd have a lot to talk about.
Shouts out, Drew. Holla at your boy.
Yeah, seriously, Drew.
I'm drawing you right now.
Okay, let's get a picture of this after just pretty much just a stick figure at this point. Okay, a little 2 dots for eyes and a little smiley face. All right, let's get a picture.
I will not judge Drew.
No, that's good. That is a very just like he could be anything from there.
It's safe.
It's very, very safe. If you were to like draw any kind of thing that were to identify any of his characteristics.
But it's also super cute.
All right, we need to take a break. When we come back, we're going to be talking, and this is very exciting, Keith. Are you interested in dialects? Have you ever worked with a dialect coach? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
On which project?
I worked with a dialect coach on Crown Heights, this movie I did a while ago.
Okay, and where was your character from?
Trinidad.
Trinidad. Okay, can we hear a little bit of it?
Well, I have my dialect coach with me now.
Oh, good, yeah.
I don't know if she would want me to do that.
Oh, wait, this is your dialect coach who's coming up next? Oh, yeah, okay. Well, we're bearing the lead. Okay, this is incredible.
Oh, sorry, was I not supposed to?
Oh, no, that's incredible. So this is why she's probably on the show. We're also, a little later, going to have someone who works at a department store. You ever been in one of those?
I have, yeah. I love Target.
Oh, that's a great one. Yeah. All right. Well, maybe I wonder if you have any connection to that guest either. We'll be right back with more Keith Stanfield and more Comedy Bang Bang after this. Oh, my gosh. Finally, we have a sponsor that I can eat. Oh, I guess I've eaten all the HelloFresh and all that kind of stuff. But I'm very excited about this one because finally we have a sponsor that I can eat after I'm done eating. I guess I mean because this is a dessert. Oh my God, Ben & Jerry's, welcome home. welcome home. You're safe here. Support for today's show comes from Ben and also Jerry's. You know it. You love it. I've been eating it my whole life. As a brand, Ben & Jerry's is known for creating quirky and unique flavor combinations that you haven't seen in other ice creams, complete with delicious chunks and swirls throughout. Chunks throughout, just like my favorite Goonies film. It is an indulgent experience, and it is meant to be. I love it. I love it. But now, we all know the Ben & Jerry's that we all know and love. But now, with new Moophoria flavors, digging into a bowl of your favorite treat is even sweeter. Because at 140 to 160 calories per serving and less fat than regular ice cream, Moophoria is the lightest way to enjoy all the euphoria of Ben & Jerry's. It tastes so much better than these other, quote, healthier, unquote, or, quote, better for you, unquote, frozen desserts. Blah! Those other ones. Moophoria. Oh, comes in 3 amazing flavors, including chocolate milk and cookies, which is made up of chocolate and vanilla swirls with chocolate chip cookies. You got caramel cookie fix, which features vanilla and salted caramel swirls with shortbread cookies. And PB dough, complete with gobs of chocolate chip peanut butter. Oh, why do I still have to continue with this show? I just want to eat it right now. Give them a try. Go to store.benjerry.com to have new Moophoria Light ice cream delivered to you. You don't even have to go to it. Oh, store.benjerry.com to have new Moophoria Light ice cream delivered right to your door. And you can be like me, chomping and chowing down on delicious Ben and Jerry. That's store.benjerry.com. That's store.benjerry.com. Hiring. It's so hard. They should call it hardering. I'll workshop it. Hiring is tough. It's really tough. It used to be, at least. It used to be. Multiple job sites, stacks of resumes that you got to just sort through, a confusing review process if you do it like me. It is really, really tough, or it used to be, as I said before. Today, actually, starting today, hiring can be easy, and you only have to go to one place to get it done. ZipRecruiter.com/CBB. That is ZipRecruiter.com/CBB. ZipRecruiter sends your job, whatever job you have, for whatever you want to give money to someone to do, whatever it is, who cares? They send that job to over 100 of the web's leading job boards. But, that's good. That's already good, okay? ZipRecruiter, you crazy for this one? You hired. But they don't stop there. With their powerful matching technology, ZipRecruiter scans thousands of resumes, or CVs, to find people with the right experience and invites them to apply for your job. Wow. And as the applications start rolling in, ZipRecruiter analyzes each one, spotlights the top candidates, so you never, ever miss a great match. ZipRecruiter is so effective that 80% of employers get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. Talking 24 of those hours, bro. Boom. Match. 80%, that's 4/5 of the people. That is an amazing statistic. With results like that, it is no wonder that ZipRecruiter is the highest rated hiring site in America. And right now, my listeners, and only my listeners, don't let any of those WTF listeners know about this. Only my listeners can try ZipRecruiter for free at this exclusive web address. This web address is so exclusive, no one else is going to get on this thing. ZipRecruiter.com/CBB. That's ZipRecruiter.com/CBB. Don't tell anyone about that exclusive web address. Unless they want to have a great experience with ZipRecruiter and then tell everyone that you want. ZipRecruiter.com, not ZipRecruiters, singular. ZipRecruiter.com/CBB. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Comedy Bang Bang, we're here with Keith Stanfield. Sorry to bother you out this Friday. In theaters, that's an appropriate place for a film to play, right?
I think so.
Yeah. It'd be strange if you walked into like a hardware store and there was a movie playing there and they sold tickets to it.
Could be cool if that store was Target.
That's true. Yeah. Does Target sell hardware?
Oh.
I bet they do. They must have a hammer there, you know? It's not simply a hardware store, but I would classify it in the hardware subcategory.
I don't know. I've never been to Target.
What?
No,
You just like them.
I admit, I'm, you know.
Okay, this is where, you know, and I'm sorry that the audience had to hear this. Previous to the break, Keith Stanfield here said that his favorite department store was Target, and now we're finding out that you have never been inside one. This is the kind of thing that can ruin a career.
That's why I have my dialect coach here with me to help me with my PR stuff.
She's also a PR person?
Yeah,
okay, all right. Well,
she's very multifaceted.
let's talk to her. I'm really excited for this
But
person.
she speaks in a very deep African accent, so you need to really pay close attention in order to understand what
All
she's
right,
saying.
great. Well, let's talk to her. She is a dialect coach who speaks in an African accent, maybe by choice.
It is by choice.
It is by, so you're not from Africa?
No. I'm from Wheeling, West Virginia.
Oh, you are? Okay. But,
Yes.
So is this just showing off? By the way, you're Darlington...
Castle.
Castle. Yeah, that's spelled with an E-L. Interesting.
Yes. That's how we spell it where I'm from, in Wheeling, West Virginia.
West Virginia?
Yes.
Okay, and you're speaking in what African dialect is that?
Africa is a country, right?
Right.
We can all agree. It's just a country.
Keith, do you agree on this? Or
It's just a country.
It's just a country.
It's just a country.
She's calm down.
It's just a country.
Well, see what happens.
But it's a country.
Please.
But it's a country.
Off the easy. No. The idea is she's trying to say continent, but the deep accent is
She's trying to say continent.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
yes.
But it sounds like country.
Yeah. She's a complicated woman.
No. It's a country.
Calm down.
It's a country.
No, we agree.
It's one big country.
We agree. It's a continent. Yes.
It's a big country.
No, we agree. It's a
We're all
continent.
saying the same thing.
We're all
Yes.
saying the same thing.
Yes, exactly.
Baby
exactly.
Jesus.
Yes.
So you're doing this. Which part of the continent is this particular dialect from?
It's a country. So
It's a continent,
the
yes.
top of the country.
The
is
top
from-
of the continent.
It's from the top of the country.
Okay.
Yes.
Just say country.
Oh, okay. To make her feel at home.
I mean,
That's like when Edgar Wright was on the show the other day, and he kept saying lift instead of elevator. It was getting embarrassing.
I like that actually.
You like it? You'd rather say lift?
Yeah.
All right.
Like
Maybe I'll
Steve
start.
Lift.
Yeah. Well,
gets
as opposed to our
confusing.
friend Steve Elevator.
Gets confusing with when you say Lyft, it gets confusing with the ride share service.
Oh my gosh, you've just, if I'm hearing correctly, and who knows if I am, but it appears to me that you've changed dialects.
That's what I do. Keep you on your toes.
Oh my gosh, where is this one from?
Wheeling, West Virginia. Same place to the other.
Okay, so you have two dialects so far. The one that you're from, this is your normal speaking voice?
All of them are normal.
All of them are normal.
One of the things I teach my students. Is that not right, Keith? All of them are normal. There's nothing. Who decides what's
normal?
Exactly. Who decides what's normal? Who are you?
I guess I didn't mean normal speaking voices. I guess I wouldn't say God-given either. The one that you grew up speaking in? Is that?
Well, I grew up in Wheeling, West Virginia. I spoke all kinds of ways. I mean.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that what happens in West Virginia?
Yeah.
Only God can judge her.
That's pretty good.
Thank
too.
you,
Okay.
Keith. Thank you.
Now, is that the Trinidad accent that you helped Keith with here
I sure did. Mm-hmm.
for the film?
Yeah, we worked very extensively on it, and we've come up with something that I think is a pretty good midway point at least. I won't reveal it to the world, but I will give you guys a little sneak peek.
You can give him a peek.
Yeah,
Give him a peek.
is that okay?
Yeah, give him a peek.
Thanks, Mom. The accent goes like this. You must speak it from the back of the throat.
Oh, what an interesting trick.
so-
From the back, I'm not even going to attempt this. I hope you don't mind.
No.
It just seems kind of like coming out of my mouth.
Only
it's
the
just-
very skilled from the very particular area of Africa, which is
Right.
Africa, can
country.
pull this
Not
off.
necessarily about my skill as much as it's a bad look coming out of me. But
Try it.
Oh, get out!
Try
Get
it.
out of town!
I want you to try it. Why are you
would
so
Get Out have been
shy?
better if it was called Get Out of Town?
Yes.
I think it would. Like that.
I
That was the only
contractually
flaw.
can't speak on that. As a dialect coach, I can't comment on the titles of movies. And
Wait,
such.
that's part of your contract?
I'll be put right out of work.
I guess so.
Right out of work.
Get out of work.
Get out of work. Yeah, really.
Pardon me.
So, can you take us through any of your other dialects?
Well, I can also do another Wheeling, West Virginia voice.
Okay.
You say, Wagwan, Bumbaras clot, pussy clot.
Pussy clot?
Not
What?
to be mistaken for period clot. That's just a slur we use.
Wait, hold on.
Wheeling.
You're saying, I beg your pardon, because I don't know if this is common with a dialect coach, but you started to do another dialect and you were talking about pussy clots? What?
Well, not to be mistaken for what you think is a period. It's just a slur we say in
Okay, but why are
Wheeling.
you saying that?
Because it's the first thing that came to mind when I look at your face. I don't know, a pussy clot. What you want?
Okay, I'll roll with this, but
Shade.
pure shade.
More than shade. It's just darkness. Straight up darkness.
The universe.
Wait,
Blacked out.
wait. Did you just go into a different one?
This is the same one.
Said the same one as the first one?
This is the same one.
Yo, my dialect coach don't play, bro.
It almost feels like you brought me here to insult me.
No. I am merely curious about when you switch voices. I assume that's
In what curious? Just
where they're from.
all from Wheeling, West Virginia.
You only do dialects from.
It's a diverse place, you know.
Okay. Okay. This is
You never
interesting.
been?
I don't think so. What's there? Is anything of note there that
Trees.
I can see trees
people,
here.
Cars.
I can see people and cars here.
There's a school for the children.
Yeah, those are here too. I don't think I need to go.
Oh, okay. That's
If
a
there was
choice.
an amusement park there or a monument of some sort, historical monument, maybe I would go.
There's a grocery store. There's a Kroger there. You ever been to Kroger?
It's Kroger.
It's a grocery store.
Now that I have not seen. I
Yeah.
don't think they have them here.
Right. Well, when I come out here with Keith to help him with his dialects, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I like to look around and I'm like, wow, this place is wild, you know.
Yeah.
I feel very, very tentative when I'm here. But
It's Krogerless.
It is Krogerless,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody here looks the same.
That's true. Yeah. In what manner? I think I agreed with that too early.
Right. No, everyone here is like the same color, has the same beliefs, you know.
And what in West Virginia it's different?
Very different.
What beliefs do they have and what color are they?
Everybody's white, different shades of white, and they all believe that Trump is king.
Okay. And are those your beliefs as well?
I can't speak on my beliefs. That's not
Contractually?
right.
Yeah, you'll be
When
running.
I'll
Get
be
out
run
of the business. Yeah, exactly.
Get out. Yeah.
So I'm interested in hearing all of these different dialects from West Virginia. If you want to take us through some.
Well, I could do when I had Keith do Keith, remember we worked on the child voice? Children's voice.
Yes.
Tell them what I told you about doing a child's voice.
Well, this one was very deep. You need to go to a special place inside of yourself to access it.
When you say deep, not the voice being
No, no,
deep,
no.
because
No,
the children
that's just
typically
a
have very high
high-pitched-
voices.
high-pitched.
Yeah,
Before-
it's very, very high pitched.
before they're
I don't know.
positive.
Should I give him a sample?
Yeah, I
Just
would
a
love to hear
sample, just a sample.
just like a
This is
Trader
good.
Joe sample.
Okay, yeah, kind of like a Whole Food sample.
Yeah.
So, how are you doing? It's just a little. Like,
That's a little bit, but yeah, I see what you're coming from. Now
Yeah,
this,
you could see where it
Lakeith, I
could
think
be
you learned that
like
somewhere.
a kid, like if
Lakeith,
you were
I think you learned that somewhere
trick or
else.
treating.
I think you learned that somewhere else.
Is this?
I think you learned that somewhere else.
Are you guys having a disagreement?
shading me?
No shade. No shade. Of course, I wouldn't shade you. I'd be run out of business.
Get out! How dare you?
Get out of business.
all right,
Let's change the subject because I'm getting a little bit of hostility.
Did you
from,
take a class somewhere else?
did you take a
you
class
take a
somewhere
class
else?
somewhere else?
I took a class from you. What do you?
I think someone else taught you that.
Mom, don't.
I'm also his mother. I don't know.
You
Wait,
weren't supposed to say that on.
hold
air.
on.
Major plot twist. Yeah.
This is a twist. This is a Shyamalani.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! So wait, this is your mother, Keith?
This is a
is incredible.
I
Shamalani
didn't want to admit
sandwich.
it on air, but yeah, my mom is also my dialect coach.
Why would you not want to admit something like that? I would be
Well, you know,
proud.
you-
I mean,
you
a
wanna
proud
keep-
son.
You gotta keep certain things confidential.
That's
but
true.
now that's all on the open, Mom.
Okay. Well,
Then
yeah.
I
I mean,
guess we
yeah,
wanna-
yes.
I guess you
Take
could
a
say
class
this is sort of
somewhere
like self-dealing in a way. Like the movie was willing to pay you for a dialect coach, and instead you paid your mom.
else. Okay. We
It's
don't.
deep seated.
Okay,
I don't want to talk about
we
it.
shouldn't get into this now or here. I don't think this is a good idea to get into this here or now. I won't have a job.
So when you say Darlington Castle, is that your professional name?
Yes, that's my professional name,
And your real name is?
Meryl Stanfield.
Meryl Stanfield.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. We're getting to it here. And you and obviously Keith has been your son. You must be very proud of him.
Very, very proud.
Were you interested in dialects before he started acting, or is this a new interest?
Well,
for
I
you?
just wanted to find a way to be near my son.
Oh, okay.
And,
He's constantly on sets now,
Right,
in
right.
high demand.
Right.
I mean, I guess since we're just laying everything out, she's also white. I mean, like, we might as well just tell everything. Like, that people want to know how I was able to do the Get Out thing, and then sorry to bother you, and then the voice. She's white, and
She's white, yeah.
I'm wearing a ski mask. You wouldn't be able to tell off the bat.
Okay,
Yeah,
take that bad
that's-
boy off there.
Oh, boy.
we can't reveal everything.
Oh my
but-
God, you're white as a ghost or the opposite of sin.
Thanks,
That is offensive. That
What,
is
the ghost
offensive.
part?
The ghost part.
It's offensive to the black side of me.
Because black people when they die can be ghosts too. You know what I mean? It's like,
Are you sure? Have you met a black ghost?
They gizzos.
Has he met a black
They ain't
ghost?
even ghosts, they G's, you feel me?
Because they move in silence.
Hey.
Like lasagna. Bang, bang. Wait. Have you met a black ghost?
I guess I haven't. I guess all the ghosts in traditional media are all white. They're all like 1900s little girls still in like these floral dresses.
All the white ghosts always go, ooh.
That's true. Yeah.
Why do they think that's scary?
Yeah, black ghosts would be more like
What's good? A black ghost. Sometimes I like to
Black
talk
ghosts would
like
be like,
a
"Brrrt."
Sometimes I
Brrrt,
like
brrrt.
to talk like a dude. I do it all. Scott.
Wow, this is amazing.
What Lakeith didn't say in his interview was that much of what he learned from me as far
Wow,
as acting
true.
goes,
very
right?
true.
Oh, okay. So you started out as
Mommy
an actor?
taught him all of that.
Really?
No, I didn't. I don't act.
You don't act, but
This
you're
is
able
real.
to teach.
I'm able to teach.
Okay. Those who can't do, teach.
Teach.
Okay.
Those who weren't able to find success, teach.
So you were trying to find success?
What?
You said that you didn't act.
Okay, man. I don't like how you coming at me right now.
Well,
Leave
these
my
are-
mom alone.
I'm sorry. You're. Oh no! The little boy's voice.
We lived in a very wild house, okay?
Tell me more about that.
Well, it was Lakeith and I, and we had 3 cats.
This-
One was named Bob, one was named Pussy, and one was named Fairy.
so after the first one, Bob, you were like, we got to get a little more specific about this is a pussy.
Bob,
it's a
cat, Pussy, cat, Fairy, cat.
Oh,
So
I
we
got it.
did that,
Oh,
yeah.
I see. I understand. Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
And you said it's a very wild household because that doesn't sound very wild yet.
It was wild. It was
Sounds like pretty traditional at this point.
Split level.
Split level house with 3 cats. Okay.
3 cats.
Still not getting the wild part of it.
Suburban neighborhood.
Okay.
Check
Still
this out.
pretty traditional.
1 car.
Okay.
1 car up until Lakeith turned 16. We had 2 cars after that.
Yeah.
Very wild household.
Long story.
Were you driving the new car and you gave the old car to Keith?
No,
or?
the cat was driving it.
What?
Yeah.
This is like a Toonsa situation.
You weren't supposed to say.
Oh, sorry. Bob is crazy.
Well, that does
Bob
sound
is
wild.
actually here with us. Was I supposed to mention that yet?
Wait, Bob is the cat?
Yeah.
Is
He's here and
okay.
he can talk and
Well, should we get to
I
it?
mean, look, we should bring Bob in.
okay.
Let's bring Bob. Okay, yeah, this is interesting. Let's
Bob.
get Bob in here.
Come
I'm
on.
gonna go back to my.
Ew. No, we can all be hanging out.
Hey there.
Let's all hang out.
This is Bob. Is that?
Oh yeah, baby. You know it's Bob coming live to you, rocking it out. Blood clots in your pussy. Let's go.
Bob, chill.
Oh, sorry, man.
Yeah.
Bob, tell me more about yourself. You.
About myself. Well, let's see. I do have a Toonsa situation going on. I work.
Wait, you have a Toonsa situation going on?
You know it, brother. You know it, my brother.
It's a little embarrassing, but
Oh God, this is the kind of crap I hear all the time.
This is why we
Can
don't
I
let Bob out
live?
of the house. Can you live?
Can I even
Bob
live?
is a big fan of Jay-Z.
Most of the old stuff, but like whatever.
Don't like the
Guys.
new stuff.
Not a huge fan.
Not the 444 or
444. I think there was one track on there that I liked.
they should have called it 111.
Scott, man, I miss hanging out with you. You know,
What?
I gotta be honest with you. I miss hanging out with you.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Well,
Never told us
Bob,
about this, Bob.
You know when I'd
Wait
go
a
sneaking
minute.
out. I'd go sneaking out at night, and I'd be like, I'll be back. And I go over to Scott's house, look in the window, watch what he's watching, watch him with his wife sleeping next to each other. Hot news.
Bob, you're insane. Go back in the cage.
All right. You
Bob,
got it.
please go back in the cage.
You
I don't know
got
what's
it.
quite happening right now. All right, tell you what. That was.
Stay weird, Scott.
I'm not the weird one. You're the weird one.
Scott, you're pretty weird. You're pretty weird.
Look, we need to take a break now that Bob's
Why?
back in the
What's the
cage.
problem?
Just to reset. Because
What do you mean? What's the problem?
I feel like we've gone overboard
What do
here.
you mean?
Doing
And,
right
not,
now.
and not in the Goldie Hawn,
What do you mean?
Anna Faris type great way.
Okay.
I think we need to reset, come back after the break, and we're going to get to our department store employee called Nancy Yee. And we'll be right back with more Comedy Bang Bang after this. If there's one thing I love, it's scoring amazing deals at incredible hotels. Ooh, I love it. If I ever see it, like I don't even care if I'm going to stay there. I'll let it just remain empty for the night as long as I know I got an incredible deal on a hotel. I get incredible deals at hotels all across the country. I don't care. I just want the deal, baby. Well, Hotel Tonight, if you love amazing deals and incredible deals, you're going to also love, you're going to fit love into your heart for two things instead of just one. If you think that's possible, it's possible. Your heart expands as your family grows and as you're introduced to Hotel Tonight. You are going to love Hotel Tonight. Hotel Tonight partners with hotels to help them sell their unsold rooms. Okay, so every night at a hotel, it's like predicting the future. They don't know how many people are going to rent. They've built a bunch of rooms and they hope every night they're all sold out, but that's impossible. So every hotel has unsold rooms. What they do is Hotel Tonight partners with them. They sell the unsold rooms, helping you find sweet deals at cool, top-rated hotels. Hotel Tonight shows you the best deals at hotels you actually want to stay at. No more of this scrolling through endless lists of choices of just terrible hotels. Even though their name is Hotel Tonight, they're not just for last-minute bookings. They should call themselves Hotel Tonight, Hotel Tomorrow Night, Hotel, but that would be way too long. So they just simplify it to Hotel Tonight. You can book in advance. It's perfect for planners and procrastinators alike. Hotel Tonight is perfect for spontaneous weekend getaways, staycations, 3-day weekends, road trips, business bookings, and more. It's so easy to use. Book hotels in, get this, 10 seconds in just 3 taps and a swipe. There is even the HT Perks program, where the more you book, the better the deals get. Oh my God. I've been out there on the road so many times searching for I can't tell you how many times I've gone into a hotel where I was supposed to be at, and it's terrible. We told you all the stories on tour. If you listen to the best ofs about hotels we got to that have been nightmare experiences, and we go, we need to find something else quick. Hotel Tonight, I wish I knew about you then. Get the Hotel Tonight app now to start scoring amazing deals at incredible hotels. That's Hotel Tonight, the only booking app you need. Comedy Bang Bang, we're back here. Lakeith Stanfield, sorry to bother you, coming out in theaters on Friday. When would you suggest people go see this film?
The only time is now. Time is
Well,
an
it's
illusion.
Monday. If people are listening to this when it comes out.
Well, go.
Just try it any way you can.
Just go to the theater and hang out.
Wait for it. People did that with that Star Wars movie, that Star Wars Episode 1. They were like hanging out at the Man's Chinese for a month.
Look, if you can wait for Star Wars, you can wait for Sorry to Bother You. That's the way I look at it.
Exactly. That's the only sane way to look at it.
Right?
Right. We also have Darlington Castle, a.k.a. Meryl Stanfield, mother and dialect coach, and maybe other things that we haven't talked about.
Domesticator,
Domestic caterer?
Yeah, domesticator. Yeah, I go to people's homes, cook them meals, and call it a day.
That sounds more like a private chef situation.
Never heard of that. Domesticator.
Domesticator. Okay. Well, let's get to our next guest. She is an employee in a department store. This is fascinating. We're going to find out at which one she works. It might be Target. We don't know. Please welcome to the show, Nancy Yee.
Hi, it's Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
Hey,
Hi,
guys.
Nancy.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
I'm doing so really, really, really good.
Oh, that's so great to
doing
hear.
really good.
This is Darlington, a.k.a. Meryl.
Darlington, I really like that name.
Oh, thank you, honey.
This is
Really
Keith,
cute.
a.k.a. Lakeith.
Wow. Oh, like a baby voice. I love it. So like cute
See?
to me.
And we've been working on it.
So cute to me.
Nancy, which department store do you work at?
I work at Macy, honey.
Macy's. Great. Okay, that's a classic.
Oh, yeah. Believe the red star means quality.
The Red Star means quality, right?
You know it.
You ever see that Miracle on 34th Street?
Oh, yeah. I love that one.
Yeah. They talk about Macy's a lot in that one.
Oh, yeah. The Macy Day Parade, huh?
Yeah. Nancy, at which department do you work in the department store?
I work at the clinique counter. Number one.
Oh, shit. You got
There's-
very excited about that.
Yeah. I just love to be able to provide services to young youth who have a really troubled skin. Gee, I want them to feel good.
That's
She's
really...
gonna talk about the
Damn.
juvenile detention centers and such, but troubled skin, that's the thing.
Well, I mean,
Hey,
when you
it
look-
affects everybody, whether you do good at school or not.
I mean, I thought you were wearing the ski mask because of that when you walked in here because of troubled skin.
well,
so.
I do
You
have
were
Away
just
from my
disguising
mom.
your race.
I do have rosacea, so
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to bring that up.
Yeah, that's
I'm sorry. I turned it into a joke, but
a
that's a
joke
serious
about race,
thing.
but
yeah.
it's no, and there's nothing funny about race either,
Right.
Scott.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought Get Out was kind of funny, but
I like Macy Gray.
yeah, Macy Gray was.
Oh
has
my
she, has
God,
she
I
ever
love
gone
her
in
voice. What?
there? Has she ever gone in there and sing
Oh, I tried.
Nancy, do you know the words? You know the words?
Oh, I know the words. I love Macy.
Wait,
Gray.
wait,
I'm a
wait.
big
Do you know
fan.
the words so we didn't start the fire? I was trying to think of them earlier.
Oh, goes Russia. Oh no. Oh. And the thing.
Cold war, cold brew.
Oh yeah. Oh no, creamy hazelnut finish.
So
Gee.
okay, I guess we're never going to quite hit on
Hey,
these.
that's
I'll
okay.
have to look them up when we get home. So Nancy, tell us about the Clinique counter, number one.
Okay, to be honest with you, I'm not having that much fun.
At work?
I know I just said that. I was trying to put on a good face.
Well, that's why they don't call it fun.
Huh?
That's why they don't call it fun.
Oh, instead of a job? Or
Instead
no?
of work.
Oh, I get it. Gee.
That's why people don't say, I'm going to fun now.
Oh, okay, yeah. Good point.
But you're not having a good time.
I'm not having a good time because I really can't, I just don't want to, put on the fake smile anymore.
Oh, you are frowning really hard right now.
Really hard. I hope you guys can hear what I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, you
I
can
don't-
hear it in your voice. I mean, you're a
Yeah.
dialect coach, Meryl. I
I
mean,
can hear it. I can hear it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do you hear my pain and, the whininess?
Yeah, I hear it. I don't hear it. Is that your stomach? Stomach's upset too?
Yeah, I do have raging IBS. Let me just say that right now loud. I'm proud.
Diarrhea or
Thank you.
ideas?
IBS.
Oh, IBS. Oh,
irritable
boy.
butthole
Irritable
syndrome.
Well, okay, yeah. I
God.
think that's what it is. Irritable butt.
It's
Thanks for
rough.
getting that off your chest or off your butt, I guess, right away.
you. And this
So
is
we
a
can
big
proceed with the interview.
Okay.
What is your dialect from? Maybe Meryl, you could tell Meryl, and she could add that to her repertoire.
Actually, this is really interesting to me because it's I like to say I'm all from all of Asia.
Another beautiful country.
Continent.
You just
She's trying to
It's
ran
say
some
another
excited,
beautiful
I love it.
country.
All of Asia, yeah.
What a gorgeous country. Everyone from
yeah.
that country is so gorgeous.
Oh my God, gee, can I tell you something? Because I feel like when you're little, when you are different, you think you're something wrong, right? Oh, gee, I wish I had blonde hair, huh?
Oh, gee.
Right, but now when I think about it, I'm like, no, gee.
You think GGG.
So I'm over here gee. We are having so much fun.
What are you guys
being
talking
A
about?
lot of G's. I don't know.
G seems to be the letter of the hour, can I say?
Well, you haven't gotten to it yet, so or now we can say maybe you have gotten to it because you were at F before.
G.
You went from F to G?
I'm a G ghost.
Hey, what about the Legend of Bagger Vance?
What about it? Without those G's in there, it would just be the Legend of Bear Vance.
Just a story about a guy named Bar.
Or the land.
Bear, isn't that a medication? That's a medication, right? So you wouldn't want a movie about a
Bear, it's an aspirin.
Yeah, see, you wouldn't want a movie about an aspirin. I wouldn't.
I wouldn't go see a movie
I
about an
wouldn't go
aspirin.
see
Keith,
that.
would you? I mean, say there was a multi-million-dollar franchise film that came out. It was like a $250 million film, and it was about an aspirin. Would you go? Are you interested in that? I'm not interested.
If it was like black aspirin.
Black aspirin. They don't make that, do they? Why is all aspirin white?
Why are all ghosts white? Why is all aspirin white?
This is this is what society does. Like all these things that are so great, ghosts, aspirin, they're all white.
Whitewashing
Chalk,
of
like-
chalk.
Chalk,
It's not fair.
yes, exactly. Let's make chalkboards white and make chalk black.
Right. Let's write on the white.
Yes, exactly.
This makes a good point.
This is a great catchphrase. Let's write on the white. So, Nancy, tell us about yourself.
Okay, I don't believe in guys.
Guys?
Yeah.
Like this the gender?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't believe in like guys because I don't think like they can do very much, you know?
Okay.
Agreed.
Meaning
Yeah.
you don't believe in them
I don't- yeah.
supportive wise? You don't
Supportive wise. Like no, I think we got that cover, Scott.
meaning you don't
Gee.
believe they exist?
No, I believe they exist. I don't believe that they can rise to the level.
I see.
You know what I mean?
Okay, got it.
Yeah, so that's one thing going on with me. I lack companionship and also don't want to put my trust in somebody. You know?
Okay, are you attracted to men though?
Oh my gosh, so attracted.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, all the time just looking at all these bodies, you know? Oh, I cannot handle it. Just always running hot. Running really, really
Whoa,
hot.
whoa, whoa.
Whoa, that's
Rein it in a
that's
little.
Keith's thing.
Oh, sorry. Hey, that's like everybody thing. Everybody like a
save
cold
some for
pillow.
me.
Well, Nancy, I'm so sorry that it isn't working out for you in the romance department.
That's okay. I can do bad all by myself, you know?
Yeah. So work is not good. Relationship is not good for you. I mean, that's when times get tough, you know?
You are telling me?
Yeah.
You are
And I
telling
just
me.
have to ask this question. It might seem
please.
rude. It might
Please.
seem rude, but I know, Nancy, you work at the counter at Macy's Clinique number 1. Yeah.
I think she may have just been saying it's number one, like proud of it. Or is it the number one counter in the
Clinique number 1.
Oh, Kalini, is that the business?
No, no, but her counter is called Clinique number 1.
Thank you. I don't know why it doesn't get it. Elevate yourself, Scott.
Don't tell anyone you're elevating.
God,
I think this is why I love having female voices on the show, is because I learn new things.
Right, right. I have to ask. You work at the counter. Work's not going great, but you care about people's skin. But your face is covered in cysts, and I
didn't want
wanna-
to. I wasn't going to say anything.
I didn't want to say it, but I just had to address the elephant in the
Yeah,
room.
that's
Yeah.
a tough one.
Because it feels
Why are
like
elephants gray too?
they
Right.
should be black.
Exactly.
They should be black.
So we love elephants. So yeah, do you want to talk about your cysts?
Wow, I thought I used a lot of foundation on it and then you wouldn't see it, but wow, I guess.
And I don't want to shame you.
No, it's okay. It is cystic acne. That is for sure. That is for sure.
But I just imagine that, when you're talking to customers and, trying to get them to buy skincare products, that could create some type of...
It's like, a skincare product salesperson, heal thyself.
I guess I cannot really pay for that yellow soap and the 1, 2, 3 step program and the astringent.
Oh, they don't pay you enough.
No. And so here I am sneaking samples all the time, of course. But
Sure.
the truth
How
is-
many samples do you try to sneak out per day?
Oh, I'm gonna say I bring in my own little containers that I've already used at my house. They come out like pump, pump, pump in my break time, and then so maybe it's because I'm.
That's got to be a stressful break for you.
Oh
I mean,
my
a lot of
God.
people when they just eat lunch, but you're
No,
out
no,
there
no.
pump, pump, pump.
Honey, I'm turning and burning. Oh my God, I'm out there just sweating so bad.
Oh, man.
I go to the Target, try to get as many free samples as I can. They don't say it's free sample, but hey, you gotta try the product.
That's true. Now, have you ever seen Keith at a Target?
Never once.
Yeah.
Lies.
Yeah. All lies.
No.
But
Never
if you
once?
insist, I shall give you the details about our interaction.
Oh my God.
So we met at a counter, and it's,
Wait, you met at the Macy's counter? Is that what you're trying to say?
yeah,
You were you interested in getting makeup for yourself or for a loved one? Or?
Yeah, it was for me. I was listening to Macy Gray, and just one of those days where I was feeling a little gloomy.
You're like, I'm going to go to a thing that I'm listening to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then- Yeah, it's just I was called there by spirits bigger than mine. You know, Mom used to lead in seances, and oftentimes it would lead me to Macy's.
You used to lead seances.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love a good seance.
Yeah.
What constitutes a good one? Where you see a white ghost?
Yeah. A biracial ghost. It was a biracial ghost we saw, and it was a Drake ghost. We named it Drake.
Just a fun little nickname for a ghost.
The one mixed person we know.
Right.
And I made a fantastic shepherd's pie.
Oh, that's fun.
And
was the biracial ghost able to partake, or can ghosts eat food?
No, this particular ghost was lactose intolerant.
Intolerant.
Yes.
Okay.
No, wasn't able. And I had some shredded sharp cheddar in there. We had a seance and we met.
That's fun.
We met a light skinned ghost.
Okay, and that led you to the Macy's somehow.
It did, yeah.
Okay.
And so we got into deep discussion about cysts and Hiroshima.
In Hiroshima as well. Do you remember any of this, Nancy? Or
I remember that part, of course.
Oh, of course you do. Yeah, which part? The cysts or the Hiroshima part?
Both of the things they like lead one into the next.
I guess I can see how they connect.
Yeah, they kind of flow in and out, much like a cyst. And though strangely, this is really weird, but my fingernail touched his fingernail, and wow.
This
don't.
That's giving me the shivers, like the fingernails on the chalkboard thing. 2 fingernails touching.
The black chalkboard. No, but
Sorry, you're right.
Right.
It's make sure, but it meant something. I think.
So yeah, what happened when you guys touched fingernails?
I felt like the fireworks are like going off in my head, and also like smiling so big, and like hurting the zits that were by my mouth and nose.
So wait, the zits that were by your mouth and nose because you were smiling were like popping?
They're stretching.
I hope not. I hope they were just stretched to the max.
They're just stretched right to the limit.
Oh my God! I hope they really did right to the point. But
they were popping.
and that's hard for me to hear.
Lakeith came home with juices all over his face, pus all over his face.
You
And I said,
didn't
"My
wipe
God."
it? I gave you the
No,
wipe.
it was a glorious
You kept that? How
I
long
gave
did you
you the
keep it on
wipe.
your face?
You know what? I still haven't washed my face.
Oh my God.
My God.
It just kind of dried.
That's a beautiful thing.
Oh my gosh. What an amazing love story.
I consider her like a sister.
Wow.
Oh, I thought she thought it was romantic.
No,
Okay.
he's saying sister as in someone who has cysts.
Exactly.
Sorry to make you. Sorry to explain that one. Sorry to bother you.
Oh boy! Oh, I'm just
In theaters this Friday.
Plug. Thank you.
my head. Well, Nancy, I want to make an offer to you. Because you're unhappy at work, okay? And I run an excellent business. I am a dialect coach, but that's my business.
You're a domestic caterer.
I just want to know if you'd be interested in working for my domesticating company.
Your domestic catering company?
Domesticating. Scott called it a domestic caterer.
Oh, wait, you said domesticating?
Domesticating. Yes, I do make food and take it to people.
Oh, I'm
but
sorry.
it's a
The 2 separate businesses.
Sure.
I'm sorry. It was your dialect was got in the way.
Oh, well, sometimes I do it on purpose to keep you on your toes, and that's how Lakeith has got the career he's got.
Okay.
Keep people on
Domesticated.
Oh, okay.
So what is a domesticating company?
We make food and we take it to people's homes.
That's the exact same business as the domestic catering company.
Well, you call it tomato, I call it tomato.
But you consider them to be 2 separate companies?
Tomato.
Those are 2 different companies.
Okay.
Would you be interested? I don't know if you cook at all, but
Can I ask a follow-up question? Sorry.
You haven't even asked one question. How are you? You're skipping straight to the follow-up?
Sorry to bother me. What's the follow-up?
No,
In theaters
of
Friday.
course, I just want to say, like, of course, yes, but like, is it the driving or is it gonna be like the cooking? Because
Which one are you mainly interested in?
driving.
You want to drive?
Okay, you can drive. Do you have a license?
Oh, that's the problem. That's the problem. I don't have a license.
You
You know what it is? It's my temper. And when we try to go like on driving practices, I just get too mad.
what do you get mad at? The other motorists?
Or other motorists, anybody saying, oh, look out for that guy. You know, I don't like the backseat
So
driving.
the driving instructor. Well, that's what a driving instructor does. They're adjudicating you based upon your driving ability.
I know. It's so naggy. Like, turn left here. Come on, push the brakes.
It's like, hey,
please.
we're not married, you know? I'm
Yeah,
going to be
yeah.
driving by myself. yourself. Like, could we replicate that situation?
Yeah, can we have separate lives? Oh my God. Like, stop trying to entangle yours and mine. Gee.
Yeah. Separate Lives, another great Billy Joel song.
Hey, start with that one.
It's themed to White Nights.
Why
is it not Black Nights?
Not Black Nights. Oh my God.
Oh, wait, that was a Martin Lawrence film.
Or,
No.
okay, well, also knight in black armor, you know?
Right, why does it have to be shining?
Shining.
It's like, come on, guys.
Shining lends itself to being white.
Yeah, exactly. Let's reverse these
But
stereotypes.
black things can also shine.
Exactly.
Oh, that's true.
Like if you put like cocoa butter on in the morning, like, you
Oily
just got
skin,
up and
yeah.
it's, like,
Yeah, the blackheads on my face. Oh my God. They glisten,
They're-
glisten. Oh my God.
I love how you love yourself, though, Nancy.
Oh,
I
me?
do love-
Oh, yeah. Never be a hater to your own self.
Well, so are you going to take this job? I don't even know if it's still being offered, considering you don't have a license.
If you're willing to cook, I've got a job for
Oh
you.
my God, my blackheads.
What about your blackhead?
You're afraid they're going to pop into the food?
A little bit. Not to go to like
Why aren't they called
A2G, but
whiteheads?
Why aren't they called whiteheads? Exactly, they're bad.
they also are called whiteheads.
You know?
Well, there are whiteheads are separate things.
Yeah.
But I think even
But
the
blackheads are the
should be
worst
called-
ones.
No. White one is really
You
bad.
think the white ones are the worst?
Yeah, it's ready to come out. It's
But
rough.
the blackheads can come out without making a mess, so they are the good.
Let me ask you guys a question though.
Okay,
Have you
yeah.
ever been in a scenario where you're like looking at somebody and you're having like a really intense conversation, like maybe breakup, oh my God, and then the whitehead is just screaming at you and you're just looking at it and you're like, oh my God, I can't even think about what you're saying because the whitehead.
So it's what, on the tip of your nose or something? It's
Somewhere,
like, it's
like-
somewhere you can see it?
Oh, pulsing, you know?
Just pulled, just ready to go. And
yeah.
you're like, okay, I know we're in the middle of a serious discussion. We're breaking up, but I really want to let this loose.
Yeah.
God.
Wow.
I've never been in that situation.
Oh, I am the person on the other side.
I
People have told you.
Oh, all the time. Like
They've
I couldn't
told
even
you.
look at it because actually Keith told me that one time we were in a drive-thru and he told
You
me.
guys, wait, so you guys met outside the department store?
Well, this was our first date.
How many dates have you got? This is twist.
I mean,
And-
we're letting everything out. We might as well just.
And Mrs. Stanfield, you don't know about this?
And I just, because I didn't know about this. And I was ready to go back into my other Wheeling
Sorry,
accent,
Mom.
but I'm shook to my core
Oh
right
my
now.
goodness. So how many dates have you gone on?
To my core.
And if you want to go on another one, we'll pay for it.
Oh my
Well,
God,
if
like
you
singled
insist.
out?
Yes, exactly.
Oh my God, like
Love
singled out?
connection.
Oh, okay, yeah, class it up. Okay, fair enough. Oh, gee.
Let's set this up.
Come on, Nancy, do better, you know.
Come on, Nancy.
Let's
No,
get it popping.
Yeah, where would you like,
Like a-
to go?
like
Like a cyst.
Like
yeah,
a
a sister.
Oh, my
Yeah.
sister. Where would you like to go? Knowing this guy.
You know what? I think it's really romantic if we go back to the counter.
Oh,
It's just a.
Well, oh, not the burger joint here in L.A. You mean the
No. I'm talking about the Macy.
the actual where you guys met?
Yeah.
That's romantic. Wow. Yeah, a lot of people, they're like, "Hey, meet me at the top of the Empire State Building." That came out weird. Why are you making fun of me, Nancy?
No. I just think it's going to be a really good hit.
What? Me saying that is going to be a hit?
Yeah, like add that to We Did a Stone.
Cold brew.
Good song. But can I just? I've taught Lakeith a lot about dialects. Okay,
Yeah.
but I've also.
But you haven't taught you taught him about the human heart?
Well, we have touched on that.
Oh.
I've also taught you how to treat a lady. Right
Okay. Yes.
now, what I would love to see is the two of you simulate a date, and you
Simulate.
Sure.
simulate a date, Scott.
I was trying to shorten it. Like this could be a TV show that we pitch.
You
like,
say
Simulate.
tomato, I say tomato.
I've never said either of those words.
Okay, well, you say onion and I say onion. All right, listen, I'd love to see you simulate.
We were walking down a snowy path, one foot in front of the other, one of her feet in front of my feet, and then my feet in front of her feet, creating a nice, great braid of feet.
Mm-hmm.
And we had reached the zenith of the counter, where there were a bunch of products ranging from Papa Zit to ifyouinsist.com. And we were sorting through the ingredients within these chemicals and came across one called riboflavin. And we realized that would be the name of our unborn child.
I should have
And
mentioned
there-
that I taught him spoken word as well.
And there, when we looked into each
This is
other's
beautiful.
eyes, sparks flew. Make the sounds of the sparks.
Oh,
No, mommy, please. No,
We can do it together.
Wait, yeah, who is he
One-
gesticulating at? I'm not sure.
One,
both of
two,
you.
sparks.
Sparks were flying, and we knew from that moment forward we had to be a thing.
Wow.
And one part of the story.
Epilogue.
I left.
This is like
out.
a Marvel movie. There's something after the credits.
While I was going in for that first beautiful kiss, I accidentally stepped on her toe, and she said, "Ah!" And I said, "Sorry to bother you, in theater soon."
Wow, you got a plug in there on your first date. That's amazing.
Oh my goodness, that's my boy. That's
Wow.
my
You
taught
boy.
him
That
that?
is my
What a-
boy. I've taught
taught
you
him
so much.
What a beautiful love story. That should be filmed.
Yeah.
I think. This is like the best rom-com I've ever seen. I would save the cat pretty soon after that if I were you, but you know.
After braided feet? Are you sure?
We're looking for buyers.
I just want to say I know
Looking
I
for
can't-
bears. Like the Legend of Bear Vance.
like
Black
the,
bears.
the black bears. You guys are funny. You guys. Are
Oh, thank
funny.
you so much. It's always nice to hear from
I
a fan.
enjoy comedy.
You have an appreciation for the art form?
I like comedy. I do, and I just want to say I want to apologize to you, Scott,
Thank you
because
so
I did
much.
come in here under the guise of a dialect coach.
You're not
And
really
I
a
am.
dialect
No,
coach.
I am. But I contain multitudes.
Hmm.
A dialect coach. I'm a domesticator. I'm
Domestic caterer as well.
You say onion and I say Jeep. Okay. And
What did you drive here?
a Toyota Corolla.
Oh, okay.
Why'd
An
you
onion.
ask? Why do you say an onion? I think I'm confused now. I think you're trying to confuse me.
Yeah, why are you always trying to confuse people, Scott?
I'm just trying to remember the words so we didn't start the fire, all right? I'm just throwing things out. Onion.
Russia.
Is that in there?
I think you're just trying to confuse me.
Onion
Scott.
fire, onion fire.
I know I said
onion fire.
you say onion and I say Jeep.
That's a fire.
Yeah, you say Toyota Corolla.
Get to your confession,
Anyway, my
AKA
confession.
onion.
Okay, all right. Peeling back the layers. I contain multitudes. I am Lakeith's dialect coach, yes, but I'm also his mother, and I'm also his spiritual advisor and dating coach, and I'm a domesticator, and I am a spoken word coach. But my big confession is that I am from Wheeling, West Virginia, and Wakanda, but forever. But I'm from Wheeling, and I am very ignorant. And that's what I just want to confess that.
Really?
Oh my God.
I don't think so.
I'm really ignorant.
I don't think
and
so.
Part of overcoming is admitting. So
This is an incredible revelation because
That was
you
very brave of you.
you proclaim
you.
to be an expert in all of these fields that you previously mentioned, but you are ignorant.
I'm ignorant. Call me Ignorant Castle.
Ignorant Castle
I see.
is what you would prefer to be
No,
called
instead
from
of
now on?
Instead of Darlington. Yep.
Can I
Ignorant
call you Queen Castle? Because that is really what I think. And I want to say I'm sorry for not really just like jumping on the opportunity to work for you. Like I feel like a dumb donkey, and I'm really sorry.
Donkey.
Don't. Okay. Well, I wouldn't call
Why is
you.
donkey black? You know, in Shrek, in the Shrek movies.
Donkey is. Are
You
we
know?
assuming Donkey's black based on his voice?
That's,
I mean, based upon the actor who plays
Are
him.
we well?
I don't think an ignorant person could have made some sort of thought like that.
So should I go by Queen Castle?
I think Queen Castle is much better than Ignorant Castle.
Of course.
this dumb donkey's not as ignorant as we thought.
Hey, in theaters
Yes.
this fall.
Friday.
Dumb Donkey's not as ignorant as what you thought.
Also
in theaters this Friday.
And
Speaking of that, we have to wrap it up now. We only have time for one last thing, and that's a little something called plugs.
Hey, smell these boots. Plug up these boots, yeah.
Oh, nice and short. I love it. That was Plug These Boots by Sound Noodle, a parody of the very popular U2 song Get On Your Boots, their biggest hit. If you have a plugs theme, go head on over to the Earwolf message boards and leave it in the appropriate thread, and we'll find it. All right, let's plug it up. Keith, what do you got to plug? I would assume the movie out this Friday?
Yes, sorry to bother you out this Friday and going nationwide on the 13th.
Oh, yeah.
So bring your mama, bring your cousin, bring your children. It'll be a good time.
So just your mama, just your cousin, and just your children. Like
And-
no fathers.
Your grandfather.
Your grandfather. Okay, yeah,
bring
they can
him.
be grandfathered in.
Yeah, we have to skip, to bring everyone. It's a really great time. And
Buy out the
you enjoy
theater.
yourself.
You know, like invite
Well,
some inner city kids.
I've
to
already
come.
done that.
Have you done that?
Yeah.
You bought them all out?
Yeah,
Wow.
but no one's gonna be in them, just me. But I just wanted space.
Right, yeah. I hate that when someone sits down right next to you in a theater.
It's so annoying. You can't.
Yeah,
It's,
especially when it's sold out.
right. Then you. Yeah. I just want. I don't.
It's like find somewhere else.
I don't want to share popcorn.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, that's the thing. Like popcorn, by law, if you buy it, you have to share it with whomever
I
is
feel
sitting next
I
to you.
have to.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I got to go to a movie with you.
Sorry to bother you. Coming soon.
And let's try to make this. Even though he's a friend of the show, Paul Rudd with Ant-Man and the Wasp also comes out Friday. Let's topple that movie. Let's make this number one. Sorry to bother you.
I don't give a beep about any other movie.
I'm glad that we were able to bleep you on that because that was some pretty rough language.
You know, I can go there when it comes to my movies.
Darlington, a.k.a. Queen Castle, a.k.a. Meryl Stanfield, what do you have to plug here?
I have heard of a young black woman who does a show called Great Black Women.
Well, now, why do you as a white person have to say that it's a black woman?
Because I want people to know she's not like me.
Okay.
And the show's called Great Black Women, and then there's me. She's going to be doing it for the last time ever.
Oh, great. I got to get this date because this is the one that I'm going to go to.
Something tells me you're not going to come.
What date is it?
I'll tell you the date, Scott. You're not going to come.
Oh, this is exciting because
write
I'm
it
bringing
down.
up my calendar right now.
Write it down, and when the alarm goes off on your phone, dismiss it immediately.
Now, let me take you through the history because I've
Yes.
heard about this show.
Okay.
First one, Deadly Ill.
Okay. So we
and canceled right as I was about to go. I was
Okay.
like, I just can't make it.
right.
Second one was at a U2 concert.
Yeah. And by the way, when you say canceled right before you couldn't go, that just meant not showing up.
No, I had my assistant call the theater to say that I was not coming.
Oh, well, the theater never told that young black woman.
Oh no! Was
And,
she was her heart broken?
It was like looking for her father in the audience and then to not see him there.
not true.
That's exactly what it felt like. It was like
No.
Dad said he was coming to this one.
That is, wait,
and then he,
so you were looking out at the audience during the show?
At one point, I asked,
when I say you, I mean this other black woman.
the black woman.
I got to say that's very unprofessional of
other
her
black woman-
to be. She should be in it in the
at
show,
one
and she
point,
should
no.
be in character and
Honestly,
not looking.
Midway through, she's trying to make eye contact with certain audience members, and then realized that she didn't think she saw Scott Aukerman there. So I was there at the show. She asked the tech booth to turn the house lights up in the middle of the show.
That is not a good
Asked
idea.
everyone to ask their neighbor if they were in fact Scott Aukerman.
Were they all sharing popcorn?
No popcorn, no food allowed in the theater.
Amateurs.
But anyway, and
What is this date? Because
Okay,
this is
the date,
very exciting. to me.
July. Hold on, she'll tell you right now.
Yep.
I heard someone ask the black girl to do it again because she wasn't going to do it again. July 17th.
July 17th.
8:30 p.m.
At 8:30. God, that's late for me. That's really late. But you know what? There's nothing on the calendar.
He's not going to come. He's going to put it in there.
I'm going to put it on the calendar.
gonna put it in there.
That's a great first step for me.
July 17th, 8:30 p.m. It's at a show called Legitimate Goddamn Theater.
Wait, where's it at?
The show is called Legitimate Goddamn Theater. It's at
okay.
theater. It's at the theater called UCB Sunset.
Sunset.
It is in fact going to be the last time.
How's she like performing at Sunset?
She prefers it to Franklin as far as the show goes. So she
Okay.
prefers it. I heard she prefers it.
Interesting.
But also, this is true. Like, she's not faking the funk. This is the last time someone asked her to do it yesterday.
Sorry to
She
bring up
said,
funk because I know
yeah.
you get very excited
You like
when you.
funk.
Okay, well that's exciting. This is a show that I've been meaning. If it's any
8 months now. July
months
will be
now.
8 months.
It's quite a torturous
And
history that
Scott
this
is
young
like
performer
the
and I have.
absentee father who says he's going to pick you up from your baseball game and isn't there when you get outside.
Well, I'm so sorry to have that effect upon another fellow performer whom I consider to be not necessarily a peer, but and not a subordinate, somewhere in between.
I thought you were going to insult the quality of her comedy.
Oh no,
that
no,
would have been fun actually.
Oh no, not at all. I just mean status-wise.
And when we're talking income tax brackets wise as well.
Oh,
right?
I don't know why
A
you need to
subordinate.
speculate upon that.
Because I love doing it every time I come. I love doing it every time I come.
This is the first time you've ever been
I've
here.
done it. Oh, true. That's true. That's true.
Not to hold your feet to the fire.
Oh,
on this.
true. Hot. Okay.
Nancy, what do you have to plug?
It's me, Nancy. I would like to plug this really cool show called AP Bio. It's on NBC and gearing up for season 2. But hey, why don't you do a favor and check it out on Hulu.com and maybe the NBC app. All the kids love the NBC app.
Oh, man, they love it. They're always
my
on
God.
it.
On the Snapchat, they're always talking about NBC app, NBC app.
Is this really how you speak?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
NBC app and... check me out on Instagram. You know what I mean? Merrill Swan.
Not Nancy Yee. Merrill Swan.
They're my friend. I got this nice friend. Gee, every time.
All right. I have nothing to plug. Well, our Between Two Ferns with Jerry Seinfeld and Cardi B is still out there. Watch that. Came out a couple of weeks ago. And check out the Comedy Bang Bang TV show on Netflix. All right, let's close up the old plug bag.
Whoa, what a bag. It's time to open it. It's time to open the bag. It's time to open the bag. It's time to open the bag. Open the bag. Open the bag.
All right, just another 6 months of that until we get to change it. I want to thank our guest today. What a fascinating show. It went so many different places. Lakeith Stanfield, so nice to meet you. I really hope that a lot of people see this movie. And anything else in the pipeline for you coming up?
Nice to meet you. Thank you very much.
Nice to meet you. Is that the sequel to Sorry to Bother You?
It could be. This is the craziest, weirdest interview I think I've had, and I'm very happy about that. So
I'm very happy about it, too. Thank you so much for coming. I want to thank Queen Castle as well. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
And Nancy Yee, so good to see you. And don't just nod. Go ahead and say your final words here on the show.
Yes.
Okay. And we got to thank, of course, our good friend Bob. Bob, come on out of your cage.
Oh, I guess you wanted a little bit more stinkiness.
All right. That's our show. We'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye. Hey, everyone. Thanks for listening. And remember, support for today's show comes from Ben & Jerry's, known for creating euphoric ice cream with quirky and unique flavor combinations and delicious chunks and swirls throughout. And now with new Moophoria flavors, digging into a bowl of your favorite treat is even sweeter. Because at 140 to 160 calories per serving, Moophoria is the lightest way to enjoy all the euphoria of Ben & Jerry's. It's available in 3 amazing flavors, including chocolate milk and cookies, caramel cookie fix, and PB dough. Try them all. Go to store.benjerry.com to have new Moophoria light ice cream delivered to you.
Hey, this is Arnie from the comedy podcast Hello from the Magic Tavern, a chat show I host from the magical land of Foon with my co-hosts
Usador, the Blue Wizard,
and Chunt, the Shapeshifter.
Most weeks we interview adventurers,
wedding planners,
ambulatory trees.
But this week we have a special episode.
I am so excited to learn about the Earth lore contained in Pride and Prejudice.
We're going to do a book club of Pride and Prejudice.
And you said this is a well-loved book on Earth, right?
Yeah, it's one of those books that people love or were forced to read, or more likely it's one of those I'm gonna get to it's.
And some of our most beloved guests are returning to read the book with us and enjoy some drinks and food over book club.
We have Flower, we have Crom the Barbarian.
And Germ.
You know who they are.
Maybe you don't give a crap about what an academic thinks about Jane Austen, but don't you want to know what a wizard and a badger think about it?
Not enough spells.
Not enough grubs.
Not enough sword fights.
Whether you love Pride and Prejudice or have no interest in reading it and just want to listen to a book club go really off the rails, you'll enjoy this week's Hello from the Magic Tavern.
We shall defeat this book!